she like my team. Said we the best and she see it. I change your life like the season.
What it do, Zang Gang? It's your boy Zang, and I'm back with another Fortnite video. In this video, we're going to be covering the new update, which includes the new updated map. We're going to be going over that and some other features. We're going to be looking at the new little towns and point of interest that are being added into Fortnite. So for probably the past week, there's been a lot of excitement surrounding Fortnite as they announced that the new updated map is coming into effect tomorrow, January 18th. So by the time you're watching this video, it might already be out. So what I'm planning to do is when it comes out tomorrow, I'm going to land at every new town slash, point of interest, just every new location. And I'm going to, try to find where the best, what building or what house or whatever it is, where's the best place to land within each city. And I'm just going to kind of do a little like walk through or what I would do when planning to land at this city, like how to get the best loot and all that. So if you're, by the time watching this video, and you're looking to watch maybe a walkthrough or something through that, I'll leave everything linked in the description once I post the videos, and they'll also be in the end cards in the end of the video. Anyways, Fortnite revealed its new updated map trailer, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. So as you can see, there is just a ton of excitement about this new map. They only previewed 5 locations in this little trailer, and there are about 9 to 10 new locations. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a picture of the new updated map on the screen. As you can see, there's Junction, Haunted Hills, Snobby Shores, Tilted Towers, Shifty Shafts, and then there are a couple more other points of interest that do not have names. So let's go ahead and compare the previous map to the updated map. As you can see, the left side of the map is almost more filled up than the right side of the map now. So we went from the right side being the main area of the map to the left side being now more, compact. There's going to be a lot more places to go. And yeah, it's just great that they keep updating this game. Such a great game. So I said that in my last video too. It's just such a great game. But anyway, let's kind of do a little overlook of what the maps are going to be. So let's start off looking at Tilted Towers, which is right in between Greasy Grove and Loot Lake. So let's take a look at the preview video that I showed earlier, but let's focus on the Tilted Towers in this one. So we kind of get this little fade in transition that only lasts a couple seconds. I'll slow it down. And there's about, I'd say, 5 to 6 different buildings. So definitely going to be, probably a lot of chests in this area. I know it's going to be very popular tomorrow when it drops because this was our first, sneak peek city that we saw. We only thought maybe one city was coming in, and it turns out there are 9 other points of interest. So, it's probably going to be a lot of shotgun battles, a lot of, up close battles, just because there's going to be so many people landing there in the first probably week of the update coming out. And it's going to be very cool. So that's really I'm just kind of like previewing them to what I think. So like I said earlier, I'll do like overviews of everything when the update is actually out. So the next map that we got was the Shifty Shafts, which is like an underground mine area. This will also be solely like shotgun based. So I don't know if the spawn rates are going to be any different. Like you're going to get more shotguns here or not, but it is kind of a dark mine area like they show in the preview in this picture here. It's very dark, probably shotgun battles. Another great place to go. And this one is just down the road from Tilted Towers and Greasy Grove. Next up, we have Junction, which is like the shortest preview ever. It's like a second long. Obviously, this is like a, junkyard area. This is on the top left of the map. So this will be one of the places you might want to jump right when the bus is coming in. This one will also be interesting. Not too sure if this can be shotgun based or whatever. So, just another place to go. Like, what can I say? It's another place to go. So I'm not complaining. Keep updating the game. It's great. And now this next one is the motel. And I found this one Mm, probably the most interesting out of all of them. I think it's the coolest in my opinion. I just like the idea. I like the colors on it, to be honest. But this one is going to be placed in between, I believe it's going to be placed, correct me if I'm wrong, in between Pleasant Park and Anarchy Acres. Kind of this little like motel. It's like a rectangle shape. I believe it's going to be placed there. I'm assuming you just go into like the the motel rooms, and there's just going to be guns or chests or whatever in there. I think that's kind of cool. So hopefully, I don't know if there's bathrooms or anything in there. I'm just going off the pictures right now. I'm just going off the pictures. So that'll be very interesting to see what's in there. That was probably my favorite picture seen so far. Obviously, I haven't played the game, but that's the one I like so far. And then lastly, at the end of the trailer, they previewed the Haunted Hills area, which I'm going to throw this little picture on the screen. This is from Reddit. This is a fan drawing. So this is a Fortnite player who came up with the idea of a Haunted Hills. And even right here on the Reddit post, new location proposal, Haunted Hills. So Epic Games is definitely taking the fans' request into consideration. As you can see, he draws these little castles and all these bridges and stuff, and he has the amount of chests there should be and all that stuff. And in the preview, I'll play it once more. You see this? We see this girl running with an RPG, shooting at this kind of like castle tower, and also in this picture, there is a castle tower on the right side. So this will be very interesting to see if this is kind of like what the fan drew up. In the bottom right where it says Haunted Hills, it definitely looks like this is a castle area, and definitely looks like it entails the drawing that this fan or person made. So I think that's really cool. I don't know about the chests. Like on it, it says 651 on the bridge or whatever. I'm not sure how many chests are gonna be at any of these locations. So, Haunted Hills is probably gonna be one of the first, probably the second one. Tilted Towers is probably the first, probably the second kind of overview or like where to go, kind of like strategic planning that I would do for this map update. So in the trailer, those were the only definite places I can confirm. Now, we do know about Snobby Shores, and I believe that's the only one with the name, but there's Snobby Shores, there's something else down the road from Snobby Shores, and then there's two more down by Flush Factory. So, at the end of the trailer, there's a little soccer match. Now, I don't know if this is in Tilted Towers because it does look like a more modern stadium field or whatever, or if it's in one of these other 3 points of interest. The Snobby Shores one is probably going to be some like beach thingy, I'm assuming, because it's on the water. I'm not even, I haven't seen pictures of this or whatever. I don't think they've leaked anything on this. So this will be very interesting as well. Like I said, there's that soccer stadium, which looks absolutely ridiculous. It looks cool. Obviously, in Fortnite, you can kick the ball around, not really controllably, but you kind of just run into it and it'll go a certain direction. But that's definitely something that people are going to go to and play during the game and stuff like that. So glad to keep updating it. That's really all I can tell you about this new map update without going into the minor details. So, it's like I said, I probably said it 4 or 5 times now. It's great they keep updating the game because it's so fun to play. And that left side of the map was very empty. All we had was Flush Factory, Greasy Grove, and Pleasant Park, and now we got 7 or 8, maybe 9 more on the left side. So the left side is definitely more jumbo packed on the left side now, and the right side kind of seems a bit like nothing's there. So gonna be very fun. Can't wait to see it tomorrow. So you guys can leave the video now if you want. I'm just gonna go over some minor details. It would be awesome if you did stay. If you did stay, make sure to comment down below which map overview you want to see first. So yeah, that's it for the major part of this video. We're just going to go into some minor details that are also in this update. So the first thing I wanted to point out is the new terrain based of the map. As you can see, near Anarchy Acres, it's more of a yellow color, which is kind of hinting at more farmland. Then by the Moisty Mire, which we know is like a swamp area, it shows it's a little more marshy and stuff like that. And then kind of on the left side of the map, we see a variation of dark green, light green, etc. So, this was one thing that Fortnite was talking about. I saw one of their forums is that they really want to match the terrain, like so the trees, which I'll show in this little preview that we saw earlier in Shifty Shafts. We can see the trees are a bit, more, I guess, like spikier. Like they have the more of the triangular bottom to it. I'll show it once more. I'll slow it down. You can see how the trees are tall and kind of spiky. So they really want to go with, base the terrain on what is near. So like by Moisty Mire, it's definitely going to be more, muddy on the ground probably. It's going to be different trees, like maybe bigger trees that we see at a swamp and stuff like that. And then of course at Anarchy, it's going to be kind of more, maybe lesser trees and more like the shrubs or the bushes or whatever, and just more farmland. So that's just another minor detail. And, I think it's one of those minor things that make the game that much better. It's not going to be all the same when you run out the map. It's not going to be all this animated stuff. It's going to bring a more, you're going to feel like you're in the terrain that you should be in. And I think that is, once again, like the little minor things that really do improve the game. So the next minor update might take some more money out of your wallet. Starting today, January 17th, players should see 6 daily store items. So instead of 4, it's going to go to 6 now. And then on January 21st, the weekly item shop will be called the featured item shop, and there will be two skins per week. So we'll have 4 weekly items essentially. So this is going to be, the skins right now. I've already bought a lot of them. So it's going to take more of my wallet, not going to lie. Probably take some of yours too. Fortnite is just such a great game. Like I said earlier, I probably said it about 9 times now. But the skins too are really cool, and they're so hard not to buy. So good luck saving your money. That's all I got to say. And then to finish off the video with the last little minor touch is that scoped ARs will no longer be in supply drops. At least for me, this was a major problem. It seemed almost every time I would open a supply drop, I would get the purple scoped AR. And that was kind of like, it got annoying after I opened 4 drops, and all 4 in a row were just scoped ARs. And, when you get those supply drops, you're hoping for, a gold scar, a gold RPG, or if you don't have one of those already. But so yeah, I was just getting a lot of scoped ARs, and it was making me really frustrated. So I'm glad they're taking them out. I'm not a fan of the scoped AR. That's a personal opinion. I know that they are working on fixing that as well. They're making a little new reticle for it, make it easier to aim with. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Hope you guys learned some stuff from this. And like I said earlier, make sure to keep checking the link in the description or turn on post notifications or whatever, so you can see the overviews and kind of how I would plan going into these places when they come out. It's going to be so fun. While you're at it, go ahead, subscribe. I'm trying to get as much Fortnite videos as I can get out. My schedule's a little busy, but yes, I'm going to still try to grind out videos. So I hope you guys did enjoy. And that's going to do it for this video. Peace.